see no evil, speak no evil, and hear no evil. This is the VFI News. Shalom again. So this is to tell you that anti-Semitism is soaring in Australia, not only there, also across Central Europe. But it was reported over the past year, 447 reported cases, which amounted to a 35% increase over the same period in 2020. So we need to keep praying. We need to pray and renounce that curse of anti-Semitism right now. Another news item, UNRWA, the United Nations Relief Welfare Agency, is on the brink of collapse. Well, that's no surprise, seeing as they used to employ terrorists as well. And you know, that's what the word says in Genesis 12:3. I will bless those that bless thee and curse those that curse thee. And actually, all the billions of dollars that have poured into UNRWA should have gone to the population in Gaza and elsewhere where there are refugees in order to help them and alleviate their poverty situations. It's not Israel's fault. It's not the world's fault. Well, I should say it's the world that's supporting UNRWA at this time. And there's been no oversight, no accountability through the years that should be there as an automatic mechanism. Another interesting report is nearly twice as many Israelis prefer Benjamin Netanyahu over Naftali Bennet and Yair Lapid. So in other words, former Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is soaring again in popularity. However, if there were to call elections again, he could not put enough seats together in a coalition. And this is a problem, as Israel already went through 4 elections in 2 years' time. I want to remind all of you to go to our video links at YouTube site, VFI News or Vision for Israel. You'll see so many wonderful things. And if you want to sing with us and the lyrics on the screen to sing in Hebrew and English, then go to the YouTube site of Barry and Batya Segal. One last item to let all of you know, because you're interested to know what's happening with vaccinations and the mandates in Israel. First of all, there is no vaccine mandate in Israel, and they recently did a poll amongst 43,000 participants in Israel. 21% were in favor of a vaccine mandate, but unbelievable, shockingly, 79% of those in the survey are against any vaccine mandate. And this seems to be the trend here in America, over in Israel, our home, or across Europe, with massive protests against lockdowns and vaccine mandates. And just to tell you, by the way, we are not telling people what to do. We don't give medical advice. That's your own choice. You have to choose by faith. But just to let you know, you should study to show yourself approved and learn about these things and what's important for your health and how to live a long life. L'chaim, to life. Now let's continue for a moment, because another thing that shouldn't be a surprise is that the world must take a hard stance on Iran at the Vienna talks, as basically they're just stalling for time to get a nuclear weapon. And let us not be surprised that China and Russia are shocked by Iran's intransigence, because they know it's a stalling game and it's like on a chessboard, and nobody believes this President Raisi anymore. He's a wicked man, and he's somebody to be warned about to the world. Finally, I just want to bring you a good piece of news, as the IDF, the Israeli Defense Forces, has completed the tunnel-busting Gaza barrier. It's a 30-foot high concrete wall, and who knows how many meters or feet it goes down underground, but some people have said as much as 150 feet. It cost $3.5 billion shekels, in other words, $1.1 billion, and it took over 3 years to complete, and is meant to end the cross-border threat from Hamas and Islamic Jihad groups from doing damage and killing innocent civilians, men, women, children, army personnel, doesn't matter. These barriers work, and that's a reminder to all those in America to watch out for what's happening on the southwest border, because believe me, it's known that Hezbollah, the terror group from Lebanon, used to work together with the drug cartels. And so, America, watch your back, I would say. Finally, I just want to thank all of you for your support during this holiday season, from Hanukkah through Christmas to New Year's Eve. Thank you for sending your donations to Vision for Israel, and I'll be back with you again with the VFI News.